Hey there, my name is Julia Rose, and I pray this message finds you at the precise time you need it. As always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest for everyone else to find, as these are timeless collective messages. My intention is indeed that they always find you when you need them, and true to form, it happens, okay? So even if there's a little bit that resonates here with you, that's for you. If some of it or part of it is not totally in alignment with your experience, then that's for someone else, okay? So I wanted to bring you a bit of a longer check-in today because the energy that you're in is very dense. It feels like it's a really heavy pressure just kind of weighing you down. And a lot of that is to do with the Schumann resonance as well as the the Ring of Fire's activation, all of the earthquakes and volcanic activity around the world right now. It's catalyzing a lot of catharsis in Earth herself. And because we are earthly beings, it's also bringing up that same kind of eruption of reveals. That was actually the first card that came out for you, but I'm going to get into it in a moment. We have reveal here. So, really intensely, it feels like this energy is also creating a sense of depression. Like you've been very down on yourself, feeling very down and out. That's what Spirit's saying. You've been very hard on yourself. And it feels like in all of this pressure, you're trying to move forward, but against the pace of the current. Does that make sense? Like you're swimming against the tide at times, and Spirit's really needing you to surrender the control of timing of things in your life right now, because when things are moving slowly, it's so you can process things. Your life and the manifestations that you're trying to draw in, those changes, they won't really manifest until you're able to surrender and release everything that Spirit is revealing to you right now. And I want to say that when I was shuffling, it was very interesting energy in the shuffling of these cards today, that the oracle came out nice and clean, but there was a lot of trouble trying to get through the tarot to bring you the right messages. And again, you have that's a massive dragonfly. I don't think I've literally ever seen a dragonfly that big. I really hope it flies across the screen for you, but holy mackerel. Holy. Can you come say hi? Do you want to come back and say hi? That was crazy. Like over my head. Behind me, please. Let him see. There was a really intense kind of energy when I was shuffling these cards. And there was so much that was trying to unfold. Around this way, please. Spirit saying, don't attach to the outcome. Don't attach to the outcome, because you've been delaying your blessings. You've been delaying your growth by focusing on things that don't exist yet. Be here now. Okay? Again, shuffling through these cards, it was a lot of dense energy. And it was, as soon as the King of Pentacles flew out, let's see. Yeah, as soon as the King of Pentacles flew out here, Spirit said, one more shuffle. It was a perfect shuffle. And the energy completely reset in the deck for me to pull out all of these cards. And I have to tell you, it's quite the spread. I always say that, but that's because I always find these interesting for you. So, you need to be very patient. Yeah, before I even shuffled, on the bottom of the deck was the Tower. So, in all of these realizations and all of these reveals and all of these triggers, Spirit is trying to help you open up to all of these things that are coming to you. You're on the fast track. Spirit has put you on the fast track, which is why it feels like everything around you has stopped. So everything internally can come up and come out and be alchemized, released, transmute it into something that is going to actually serve you where you're headed. So, a lot coming full circle right now, okay? So I showed you the reveal card. I showed you the King of Pentacles. This is also clarified by the King of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm just noticing the way the sun and the moon hold each other. That feels like a message for you. I'm hearing dancing in the dark, but also the way that contrast or opposition is highlighting itself to you right now. The duality of your experiences is trying to help you uncover certain truths about yourself. Now, a lot of times you'll have these realizations, but you know that there's something that you're not seeing. When you know there's something you're not seeing, it's because spirit needs you to reach out for help to walk through those things. Okay? Whether that's a trusted person around you, whether that's confiding in source, confiding in your spirit team, or booking a reading. Whatever you need. It's all meant to serve your evolution. Okay? King of Wands to the Two of Cups, clarifying reveal, and the King of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, this is really deep. You have not been in an energy where you could see yourself in the light of love, who you are in the light of that truth. You could not see due to trauma, past life, karma, ancestral wounds, whatever it is that you don't always have to know what it is in order to see it for what it is. Does that make sense? Something that isn't you, something that isn't serving you. Sometimes knowing sets you free, and sometimes realizing that you can step out of this, that you can say, you know what? It doesn't matter. I've wasted enough time sitting here trying to figure it out. It's only those things that are really immovable, that require your serious intention to uncover and unpack. Only the things that have been with you for as long as you can remember. Everything else comes and goes. Quite literally, when you change timelines, old aspects of your life no longer resonate with you because you're no longer in a frequency or a reality where those things are needed or those things serve you. Now, what's unique about this highest timeline that you're stepping onto is, again, I'm seeing, they're showing me the Lover's card here with the Two of Cups. And I know, I'm going to bring you a love reading soon. This is not a love reading. This is about you. This is about, where are you still not choosing yourself? Where are you still, actually, they came out the other way. Where are you still thinking, okay, I think I have to cover, I have to cover those folks there on the card. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. It's really your lack of self-acceptance that spirit is highlighting right now. And it feels like these wounds are a lot deeper than you've been able to articulate. Some of you are still sorting out mentally and emotionally the truth that you have always been this sensitive. It's just you've had mental blocks. You've been having things like, no, it's not this, it's not that, it's not this. I don't want to see it like that. You've created all of these internal mechanisms to help you withstand your own sensitivity. You're deconstructing some of those things now. I'm going to link a video that I did 2 months ago here because I think it's this side. No, yes, it's this side. I never remember. I'm going to put it here. You can check that out. Um, because it feels like it's going to complement this energy nicely. We're going in a different direction here with it, but there might be something for you there. If it resonates with you, go ahead and check that out, okay? I mean, a lot of this has to do with visibility wounds, but seeing the truth of the way you treat yourself, seeing the truth of the way that you connect with others, the truth of your own acceptance and acceptance of those around you. You're starting to see a lot. This feels like a lot of sacral chakra healing with the King of Wands here. Yeah, and a lot of root chakra healing with the King of Pentacles. Also, you are healing your masculine energy as helping your masculine energy evolve from something that needs to control in order to feel safe to something that can help support you and hold space for you. I'm seeing, instead of nitpicking yourself. Yeah, we're coming up on is it the full moon on the 7th? It might be the first eclipse. Don't don't quote me on that. But I will be bringing an email update to you soon, just kind of going through what the month is going to look like, and I'll be doing a video here too. So if you haven't already signed up for my mailing list, go ahead and check that out. You can just join on my homepage on my website, fromspiritforlove.com. Yeah. Oh, Spirit's so funny. They're like, this is a nice pause for a commercial break before we get into it. Oh, well. So I have recently partnered with Mindful Souls for their monthly subscription boxes. They have ritual boxes, they have crystal boxes, but they also have this all-in-one kit now, okay? And so with the code Julia50, you get 50% off whatever monthly subscription you sign up for. Your first box of any of those comes with a free gift. I was gifted by Mindful Souls this amazing amulet, and I have not taken it off since. It is so powerful and it is so beautiful, and I just love the energy. The quality of these items is just unbelievably pure. Like they're sourced so beautifully, and crystals have their own consciousness, right? So they always come with the knowing of where they're supposed to be. So they always end up where they're supposed to be. All right? They know where they're meant to land. Their mindful Mindful Souls subscription box has a ritual box. That's the first one where they guide you through with a bunch of different tools, some crystals, some medicine to burn, and then some other powerful items that can help you create a ritual that they'll then walk you through. How to smudge your aura, how to smudge your space. All of these things were in the first kit that I received, the first box. And again, if you're in the US, that comes out to be 20 bucks a month and you don't even have to pay for shipping. Like, it's a steal. It's a steal. I got this bracelet too. I have also not taken it off since. Tiger's Eye. And I tell you, like, I have never felt crystals, like tiger eye crystals, feel lighter than air. It was like they were just bouncing in my hand. And that's how you know the energy is clear. So for those of you who wear stones every day, wear crystals every day, or engage with them regularly, you need to be making sure that you're cleansing them properly. And that is always more than just the full moon, all right? I always say that, especially for sensitive people, for light workers. The crystals you have and own need to be tended to at least every few days, okay? Because even just sitting in your space, they're helping to hold energies off of you. They're drawing all that in, so when the time comes, you can alchemize that back into light, okay? So you can sign up for that in the description box below. All right. Also, if you want to book a reading with me or a Reiki healing session, links in the description box below. So yeah, just really excited to be able to bring those opportunities to you guys. Just because I know they've been so transformative for me. A lot of you, okay, so we're coming back to the sacral chakra energy now, where some of these emotions that have been building up, especially anger, passion, all that is stored in your sacral, along with your inner child and your inner child's ways of relating and their perceptions of your parental figures and your childhood, okay? I feel like some of you could, yeah, as I go to scratch my throat, some of you could really benefit from diving deeper into your study of chakras. That would really uncover a lot for you. Also, Spirit is reminding me to mention that I know a lot of you have been looking out for the Kundalini Reiki system course that I'm moving online now completely. It's coming. It's just been a work in progress. So, again, if you already tuned into that, you already learned that, you're not missing out. um, it's just the vehicle is shifting to make it a little bit more ADHD friendly, okay? I know we're all somehow navigating the mental capacity for attention, okay? And a lot of us have different experiences with navigating our our attention spans. So I'm really being methodical in the way that I set it up for you so that it's something that you can take it, it's taking the guesswork out, all right? So I'm grateful to the first two cohorts who taught me so much about what else can be included. All those questions that you answered are incredibly fruitful, so thank you. Or questions that you had that I was able to channel messages for you. Okay, anyway, sidetracked. Let's get back into your message. So a lot of you in some of these realizations that you're having, you're starting to have remembrances. I don't even want to say it's memories, but they're rememberings of the way you experienced certain places or certain times of your life. And I feel like because a lot of you have had a lot of stuck energy or even depression around some of these moments, you couldn't remember some of the more blissful things that you had. It's just that your sensitivity of everything that you were trying to transmute, but maybe at those different times in your life, you didn't have the tools. You didn't have the know-how of how to shift your energy field, how to change the way you think and feel about things. You didn't know how to cleanse your aura. You didn't know how to cut cords or release other people's energy. Now that you do, you're moving through some of those things that weren't processed in those earlier time periods of your life. Of course, within reason. Spirit's not going to make you go through all of it. It's just what serves you in the moment to facilitate your growth. Okay? That's why we have forgetfulness. So, as you're moving through this process of opening up and remembering some of these lighter moments or questioning why certain things shifted in a direction that maybe you didn't want it to go, it's like you're starting to see just how much just how much certain things have affected you for longer than you could articulate exactly what the issue was. But you have to understand that these lessons could not have been mastered before your current moments of realizations. I have chills because you were meant to understand how it affected you. Not just what is this wound, but why is it affecting you this way? How is it affecting you? And why a new choice, a new belief will affect you differently. I'm hearing will empower you. You have to understand also that your spirit guides and your higher self, source, curates these, I'm hearing like time capsuled realizations with deep intention. Deep intention. Because while you might have felt like something in the, like this was an issue in the past, sure, it was. But those moments were meant to be your memory bank to help you understand why and how they were affecting you. So in these moments, when you're finding this video and you're listening to these messages, the proof of these limiting beliefs, you're starting to get it now. You're starting to get it now. You could be seeing spiders. The spider spirits could be present with you. Or dream catchers could be significant. The consciousness of a web. This fabric of reality that you are creating. It might be brand new, but you have to remember that even if you want to go and change something, that doesn't mean that everything else that you've built is going to fall apart. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The fact that some of these things are so steady and consistent in your life is allowing you to start to unpack and see the truth of some of these things for what it is, so that you can bring it onto a better vibrational match for all of this newness that you're creating. These memories are trying to show you something different about yourself. These remembrances are trying to reveal certain desires, certain emotions that maybe you forgot about, good or bad, if you want to call it that, positive or negative, helpful or unhelpful. Some of you could be connecting with Ganesh. Who guides you through wisdom and intellect. Some of you could have an elephant spirit guide. That is not Ganesh. We have the Six of Pentacles, balancing the scales by remembering things that you forgot. Certain things about certain times in your life that maybe you buried because they were painful or because they had to be taken away so that with a new understanding of yourself, you could see them differently. You could see yourself with more love. You could see yourself with more truth and respect. We have then the Six of Cups. That's beautiful. The Six of Pentacles to the Six of Cups. The Three of Cups. Yeah, these cards are gorgeous. Thank you, Roger, for this beautiful gift. And the Emperor. You could be seeing ascending numbers. A lot of ascending numbers. Or 34, 37. 34, 37. Sevens. 666. 678. 909. 606. 999. 1212. 345. 234. 456. 891. Yep. So we have 3 sixes here. I was feeling that, but I couldn't place them all. These sixes are about your, how do you say? When you start to see sixes, it means that you're starting to learn karmic lessons. The 9 is what comes around when the things you've already learned are being put to the test for you to fully step out of those cycles, but you can't skip the experience of learning. You can't skip that. That step is unavoidable, and that is denoted by the 6, okay? Learn from mistakes. Learn from success, but learn nonetheless. I don't know why I rhymed like that, but okay, Spirit. So, memory clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Emperor. God, what a lineup. Oh, how unfortunate that others think better of you than you do. Spirit is trying to show you where you can release illusion around who you have been, about the intentions of your heart, things that you have been afraid to see because of what kinds of change they would catalyze almost instantaneously in your life. Spirit's trying to show you where the roadblocks in you have been. And I don't want to say it's a block, it's a block. It's like, ugh, I hate that word so much. I wish there was another. Spirit, can I have another word for that? because I don't like you feeling as though you name a block as though it's something outside of you that you have no control over. Either one or both of those things is not true at any given moment. Always. So, as you're starting to be more fair to yourself, to see yourself in a higher light, a more compassionate life, your compassion is for giving to yourself and others, to release you from heavier, denser energies. It's all about the meaning that you're placing on things right now. If you saw yourself in a higher light, how would your past look different? How would your self-talk change? How would you speak about your desires and your enjoyment? How would you speak about your confidence? What would the role of discipline be in your life? How different would all these things be? It's a lot of pressure that Spirit's trying to help you take off of yourself. Because it feels like, I think some people have such an impression of the Emperor that this card is so heavy. The burden of responsibility is so unbearable. Is it really? Is it really? Or is that just what you've been made to believe? Because the burden of doing things out of alignment is heavy. At times unbearable. Trust yourself. Trust that the truth will set you free. If there's anything you can hold on to that. And if it's not time to know the truth, it's not time yet. All right. Yeah, Spirit's asking you to create so much more balance. Again, play. Play. Clarified by the Four of Swords. I love that imagery. That's just so activating. Four of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Chills. The Nine of Cups. And the Hanged Man. Play Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups. Oh, wow. And the 12. The 12. I wanted to say the 12 of Cups. That's funny. The Hanged Man. 369. 369 is here. You could be seeing 369. Quantum shifts. Don't be afraid to do things differently, okay? Don't be afraid to reach out. Or to sit back and relax. It feels so funny. Like, you're gonna start to get the hang of this, and it's just gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel like, well, holy moly, how was I missing this whole time? Where was it? Spirit's having you let go of so much. And a lot of you are thinking that all of this healing is only going to happen in your head, but it's happening by having fun and living your life. Your new experiences teaching you mentally, leading with the heart and the body first, to let that newness change your mind. Some of you have been working really intensely on grounding, and kudos to you because you're needing a lot of that right now. Okay? But balancing that grounding with movement. Movement is huge. There's a softness here for you. Mm-hmm. Again, I just keep hearing, Spirit wishes that you could see yourself the way they see you. And changes are starting to take place that are going to help you step into that. Mm-hmm. Confidence. It's the last row here. Peacocks or peacock feathers could be significant to you. There's a lot of Venusian energy present as well. Chariot. The Knight of Swords. Seven of Cups in reverse. 7-7. You could be seeing 707. Or the sevens. I think I said the sevens were here too, huh? And then the Five of Cups. Lots of water energy here. So much water energy. So I think the cup. Hello? Oh, there's been a little spider flying around here. So I think that the cups represent weeks of time. You can expect to see these changes play out over the next 4 to 7 weeks. It could be anywhere from 3 to 12 weeks, I'm really feeling. We do have 2, so maybe 2 to 12 weeks. Well, that's not specific at all, Spirit. Because we have 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. And I'm throwing 12 in there because I wanted to say the 12 of Cups before. So just keep an open mind as to how things are going to unfold. These could be different realization points for you. You don't know. You don't have to know. Doesn't matter anyway. Doesn't really matter anyway if you're gonna get where you're trying to go, whether you're swimming upstream or surrendered to the tide. Eventually you'll get there. Eventually you'll get there. So the Chariot to the Knight of Swords here, clarifying confidence. That's special. It feels like, well, because that's such empowered forward momentum. Confidence, Chariot, which is like full speed ahead, and this Knight of Swords is the same energy as that. Laser focused. Things are going to change so rapidly for you, but you have to understand that all of these years of personal transformation or shadow work, whatever you want to call it, growth, personal development that you've been doing, it's all been like steady, 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 and now it's just gonna like rocket launch, okay? That's what this feels like to me, because you're going to be so disillusioned around certain pain or certain grief that you've held on to, certain harmful, hurtful experiences. You're going to become so clear around who you really are. These are some of the deepest blocks lifting, some of the deepest blocks you've ever had and ever held. Lightworker syndrome at its finest, Spirit said. So just be prepared for that, okay? Be prepared for these things to unfold without being attached to their timing. Follow the feeling, trust your alignment, and learn from everything. It feels like it's just hanging on a cliffhanger here. I want to say that's it, but it's hanging on a cliffhanger. Spirit, what else would you like to say? Is there anything else you'd like to add? Okay, we're going to put that here because I just saw that going crazy and flying. Okay, there's a spirit animal message that wants to come through. Oh, that's more than one. Ha! But we'll take them because those are funny. I'm just gonna read these and I'm gonna leave it there because just yep. This is exactly what I've been saying. Case in point. Sum total. Okay, you ready? Number 53, Seahorse Spirit. Watch and wait. 16, Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. Scarab Beetle Spirit. Number 52, Magic works through you. Magic works through you. 60, Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. Flamingo Spirit. Number 26, Embrace the in-between. And 23, Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. I'm going to read those all again and then I'm going to leave it here, okay? I'm going to continue this message over on Patreon. The link is in the description box below to join me over there. $11.11 a month for exclusive content, or $3.33 a post if just one resonates with you. Now I'm just going to read the little statements and then I'll leave you be. Watch and wait. Trust in divine detours. Magic works through you. Time for a deep dive. Make your dreams real. Embrace the in-between, and Spirit has your back. All right? I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Until then. Or I'll see you on Patreon.